Whenever you're ready.
This is my visual aid. This is a brain scans comparing sleep-deprived students to rested students. And this is a picture off of the schoolstarttimes.org website, which is an organization dedicated to helping change school start times. So as you can see, the well-rested people have more brain activity, meaning that they function better as compared to the sleep-deprived people who have less brain activity. While getting the recommended amount of sleep may be important for students' health, there may also be complications with stress in a student's life. Bearing the burden of being a high schooler and having the stress of having to get everything done may adversely affect a student's health. The New York University College of Nursing, a generally respected program, conducted a study about stress in 11th graders that attended a private school. During the study, it showed that approximately half of them said that they experienced a lot of stress and had 3+ hours of homework per night. Teachers also explained that they believed that the stress came from parents and there's a lot of pressure for them to get stuff done. Many students cited their stress coming from things such as grades, homework, and applying for colleges. The study also examined the different ways that students cope with stress. One common practice for coping with this stress was substance use. Marijuana and alcohol were two of the leading prime substances that they used, with 2/3 of them claiming to have used it to relieve stress, either to relieve stress or to use it in a social situation. 38% of the students who were part of the study reported getting drunk, and 34% reported getting high in the 30 days preceding the survey. In order to possibly help prevent destructive habits brought on by stress, schools should provide more opportunities to help students relax. One way that schools can help this is by providing opportunities for exercise. The Mayo Clinic, a prominent health organization, explains that exercise is one of the best ways to help relieve stress. Exercise boosts endorphins, which the website describes as feel-good neurotransmitters, and also the focus from working in exercise and participating in activities can help you forget about your problems. By providing exercise, schools may be able to help students cope in safe, comfortable places, especially for those who are non-competitive and don't want to play a sport. So if they have more non-competitive opportunities, it may aid the students by providing safe and healthy ways to relieve stress. While later school start times and more opportunities to help cope with stress can be seen as important and should be considered, there are some possible problems with changing how schools are structured. One thing that they say is that I'm missing a card. There are obstacles with this because there are to have later school start times. Some people believe that schools may have to get out later, and because of this, they're worried that there might be less time for activities. But with having to go to bed later, as I explained earlier with their biological clocks, then if schools activities were pushed back a little bit later, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. And the National Sleep Foundation, an organization dedicated to working with this, and they know the importance of sleep because they've done research and studies on this. They have said that there have been school districts around the country that have pushed back start times and have had little trouble. Another obstacle presented was the use of school bus transportation and struggling to make sure that these people have a way to get to school and stuff like that. So one solution presented to this problem was switching earlier, like younger kids and older kids start times, so that the younger kids who need not quite as much sleep because they're not developing as quickly as adolescents could be pushed back to the older kids start time, and the older kids could go to the younger kids start time, so they could switch times. And some are worried that this may influence the delicate balance of transportation systems. But again, the National Sleep Foundation says that this has worked in some situations. So there are lots of ways and options for getting around these obstacles. So they may not affect, may not be as big of a problem as some people might make it out to be. And while all of this is really important, it's also important that students try to influence it themselves. Students can get out there, talk to their school and district officials, make their opinions known, or even change habits for themselves. Students can address their concerns with school and district officials about start times or about creating more opportunities for exercise. They can also contact their state and local representatives to let them know about how they feel with this and tell about the possible health benefits. And students can even make a change for themselves by allowing themselves more time to exercise or to manage stress in healthy ways. Schools should provide more opportunities to benefit students' physical and mental health. By changing start times and providing more opportunities to exercise and relieve stress, schools may be able to improve students' health. A little more sleep and a little less stress may change a lot.
Okay, thank you very much. Let's give them a round of applause.